Hello everybody and welcome to my Kingdom Hearts 2 form grinding guide. In this video I'll show you the best way to grind up all of your dry forms, and I'll throw in summons just for good measure. Some of the grinding spots won't appear until later on in the game, so if you're not at the end of the game yet, just keep playing the game and use your forms in battle to level them up. And some of these methods are exclusive to the Final Mix version of the game, so they won't work on the original PS2 version of the game. Alright, to start off, you want to equip the Oathkeeper Keyblade, as it slows down your drive gauge, which allows you to maintain your form for a longer period of time. Also, when your drive gauge is almost empty, go to a save point and go to the world map. If you do this before your form runs out, your drive gauge should be refilled upon re-entering the world. Okay, so now you can select the form you want to level up. Just click the form, and if you want to return to this menu, you can click the return to menu button at the screen at any time. Valor form. In Valor form you gain 1 experience for every time you hit an enemy. So you want to fight an enemy which takes as many hits as possible. For this one you want to go to the treasure room in Agrabah and activate the mushroom minigame. Now you just, well, you hit him as many times as possible. I recommend having as many air combo pluses equipped as possible, as well as equipping the Star Seeker for this form. Wisdom form. In Wisdom form you gain 1 experience every time you kill a Heartless. Not any enemy, it has to be a Heartless. So where can we find a lot of weak Heartless? For this one you're gonna go to Timeless River. You know, the world inside of Disney Castle? Enter the portal to Mickey's house and just start spamming thunder. Once the room is cleared of Heartless, you can either move on to the next one using the portal in the room, or you can go back to the Hill of the Cornerstone and exit the world through the door. This will act like the save point and kick you out of the form and restores your drive gauges. Master form. You gain 1 experience every time you pick up a small drive orb and 3 experience every time you pick up a large one. So how do you get a lot of drive orbs? Are you good at time-based events? Yes? Well then this should be easy for you. Go to Yensid's tower and go to the room with the gambler, nobody's in it. Just below Yensid's room. Also make sure you have the Wishing Lamp Keyblade equipped for the jackpot ability. Equip the ability on Sora too if you have it. And equip the Drive Converter ability. This converts HP orbs and MP orbs into Drive Orb, which is what we want. Alright, you just want to use the reaction commands these guys give you. Try not to kill them, and every time you win a reaction command, a shitload of Drive Orbs will drop. Seeing as how Drive Orbs don't only give you experience but also fill up your drive gauge again, you shouldn't ever have to leave this room during the grinding. Limit form. This form gives you 1 experience for every time you finish one of the limits you gain by entering this form. Now, let's go back to Agrabah and face the mushroom minigame again. Everything you have to do is just use a lot of Sonic Blade since it's the least amount of MP, and just keep mashing triangle. Maybe it's a good idea to bring Athos, seeing as how you can only use Sonic Blade 3 times before you run out of MP, but you can also just run back to the save point every time you run out. Final form. Alright, some of you might not even know what this is because you have to unlock it. So really quickly let's go over the best way to unlock Final form. Anytime after you beat the Roxas boss fight, when you enter anti-form, there's a chance instead of going into Final form and unlock it. The best way to grind for the unlock is to go to the Altar of Nod in the world that never was and equip the 2 become 1 Keyblade you got from Roxas. This increases the chance of going into anti-form significantly. Once you've done that, go to Rune's Creations Passage and just turn into a form. If you turn into anti, go back to the Altar of Nod, your drive gauge should be refilled, and do it again until you get Final form. Now, after unlocking Final form, when you want to grind up, you get 1 experience for every nobody that you kill, much like with the Heartless and Wisdom form. Now, the best way to do this is go to the Hall of Empty Melodies and kill everything around there by spamming thunder. If you have some time left in your form, you can go through the portals where you battle Saïx and Luxord. And if you have even more time left, you can move up ahead a little bit and get a couple more kills before you return to the save point. Summons. You gain 1 experience for summons every time summon gauge drops by 1, which means that you want to refill the gauge just after it dropped. The best way to do this is to go into Agrabah and fight a Mushroom 13 minigame. Just wait until the drive gauge is almost empty and use fire. The gauge fills itself up and there's enough to drop once again, which gives you 1 extra XP point. Once you've run out of MP, you can either use an Aether, or you can change to using attack to fill up the summon gauge. Using attack is a little less efficient, but it should be fine. Thank you for watching this guide on how to grind up your dry forms and summons on Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if I helped you out with this. You can also check out my video on how to level up Sora himself, or my video on how to beat the Mushroom 13. Just click one of the thumbnails on the screen to go to the video. Till the next time, I've been Vlogger, you've been awesome as always. Bye.